Interspecific interactions refers to relationships between species in a community, which is an assemblage of populations of various species living close enough for potential interaction. Interspecific competition occurs when different species compete for a resource in short supply. It is a double negative interaction. According to the competitive exclusion principle, two species can coexist permanently in a community if their niches are identical. Ecological niche is a species' total use of biotic and abiotic resources. It can also be thought of as an organism's ecological role. Resource partitioning refers to a differentiation of ecological niches, which enable similar species to coexist in a community. Resource partitioning may cause a species' fundamental niche to differ from its realized niche, which is the niche it occupies after resource partitioning. Character displacement is a tendency for characteristics or particular traits to be more divergent in sympatric populations of two species than in allopatric populations of the same two species. In order to avoid competition, sympatric means the same area, whereas allopatric means different area. An example of character displacement would be the variation in beak size between populations of two species of Galapagos finches. Predation refers to interaction where one species, the predator, kills and eats the other, the prey. It positively affects the predator and negatively affects the prey. Prey animals often display various defensive adaptations. Behavioral defenses include hiding, fleeing, forming herds or schools, self-defense, and alarm calls. Prey animals also have morphological and physiological defense adaptations, including cryptic coloration, also known as camouflage, which makes prey difficult to spot. Toxic animals often exhibit bright warning coloration, known as aposematic coloration, which serves as a warning sign so that predators would be more cautious dealing with the prey. In some cases, a prey species may gain significant protection by mimicking the appearance of another species. In Batesian mimicry, a harmless species mimics an unpalatable or harmful model, whereas in Müllerian mimicry, two or more unpalatable species resemble each other. Herbivory refers to an interaction in which an herbivore eats parts of a plant or algae. It positively affects the herbivore and negatively affects the plant or algae. Herbivory has led to evolution of plant defenses against herbivores, including mechanical defenses such as spines and thorns, and chemical defenses through secretion of secondary compounds that are toxic to herbivores. Symbiosis is a dependency relationship where two or more species live in direct and intimate contact with one another. There are three main types of symbiotic relationship. In parasitism, the parasite derives nourishment from another organism known as the host, which positively affects the parasite and negatively affects the host. Endoparasites are parasites that live within the body of their host, such as tapeworms, whereas ectoparasites are parasites that live on the external surface of their host, such as ticks and lice. Mutualism is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both species. In obligate mutualism, at least one species can't survive alone. For example, termites can't live without the microbes in their guts, which help them digest cellulose and wood. In facultative mutualism, both species can survive alone, such as acacia and ants. Acacia supplies sugar to ants, whereas ants help defend acacia. Both species can survive without one another. The third type of symbiotic relationship is commensalism, in which one species benefits while the other is apparently unaffected. Commensal interactions are hard to document in nature because any close association likely affects both species. A possible example of commensalism is between cattle egrets, which eats insects disturbed by water buffalo as they move. Facilitation refers to interactions between species that don't live in the direct intimate contact of symbiosis. An example of facilitation would be herbaceous plants, known as juncus, that benefits other plants found in New England salt marshes. Juncus helps prevent silt buildup in the soil by shading soil surface, decreasing evaporation. Juncus also prevents soil from oxygen depletion.